Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 3. Alright, so I think, if I remember correctly, I think last time we saved the slaves from the fort. So, oh, whoop, let's throwing down right away. Let's go. Oh, double execution, my favorite. What a way to start off this video. And there we go. Ignore my dog in the background. Alright, let's go ahead and talk with Charles.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
Now, I am honestly going to admit, I did bite the bullet, and, you know, I did buy Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, like, when all the Assassin's Creed games had, like, the massive discounts that they had because of the 15th. So, yeah, as I was saying, I did bite the bullet, and I did buy Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, when the... when the 50th anniversary was happening and every Assassin's Creed game had a bunch of discounts. Yeah, and, but my dog got barking earlier in this video, and also, you might see, like a cut where, I was in a completely different spot than where I was earlier. That's because of, my dog was barking for a while, so I just stopped the recording and just picked it up. I stopped recording, and I was hoping, I was honestly thinking of, like, just starting the video over again, because I don't like interruptions. I don't, I'm honestly not one of those people who, like, I'm one of those people who, when I'm recording one of these videos, I don't like being interrupted at all with anything, so, if I get interrupted, I normally, I like to restart the entire video, but I couldn't because it auto-saved right after that cutscene with Charles Lee. But, I mean, it's whatever. But yeah, I bit the bullet and I bought Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, but for this video and for the rest of this playthrough, I'm still playing the 360 version of Assassin's Creed 3, just so, it's not different. Just so, the graphics don't automatically change from one episode to the next. So, for this playthrough, I'm playing through, the 360 version of Assassin's Creed 3, but if I ever decide to do another playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3, I am going to, I am going to do Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Which, honestly, I might just, do another playthrough later on, just of Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and it's going to be the same games as Remastered, so I don't know. Still, that would just give me another excuse to do a playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3, which, I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind, because I love Assassin's Creed 3, and I honestly think, that's kind of the weirdest thing, is that, I see it all the time, on Twitter and all that, people, the kind of the phrase, one and done, like, Xbox fanboys, use it against, PlayStation fanboys. They'll be like, PlayStation games are one and done and all this stuff. And, I always find that weird, especially, thinking back to, when I was all big into the console war stuff. I used to say that, but it's like, me personally, I replay the same games over and over and over again. I'm not one of these people who, I play one game once, and then I never touch it again. No, I would play a game, and, if I like it, I will come back to it, at some point. Because it's like, I want to replay the games that I like. I'm not going to play a game once and then never play it again. If I ever do, it's normally because I don't like it. If I ever play a game once and I just never play it again, it's normally because I just don't like it. I didn't like the game. Which, I mean, like, there are a few games that are like that. Alright, come on, horse. Let's get to Charles Lee. I feel like I'm going to mention this in every video. Like, no matter what game I'm playing, whenever there's snow, I love it. I fucking love snow so much. And again, you know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this. I probably have on, you know, my political videos. But, like, I live in Georgia, and Georgia doesn't ever really get snow. So, whenever I see snow, whether, you know, it's in real life or in video games, I love it. Like, I just love snow so much. Yeah, I honestly do kind of want to say that, like, kind of just plug in, kind of, or is it? Now, if you guys want, like, go check out my defending Assassin's Creed 3 video I made. Like, I made that video, but yeah, like, as I was saying, like, again, before my dog interrupted me, like, yeah, my dog does that, you know, like, she likes barking, she likes talking and all that, so. Speaking of dogs, I'm sorry, doggy. But yeah, like, she just likes doing that. You know, she's very, honestly, kind of like how I describe it. Like, she's a very talkative dog. Where, like, she barks all the time. Which, me personally, I don't mind, because, like, I have fun with it. But, as I was saying, and, you know, I don't want the entire video just be her, just her sounds of, basically her barking. There was one Skyrim video I made that was like that, and you couldn't hear me at all. So, but as I was saying, you know, like, if you guys want, go check out, you know, my video defending Assassin's Creed 3. That video was so much fun to make. And I made that video when I first did my Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough before I stopped and then restarted it.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
Honestly, as I've gotten older, I've started loving the cold.
News, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Okay, I was trying to make sure that, you know, they weren't going to say anything. But yeah, like, as I've gotten older, I've started really loving the cold. Where, like, you know, when I was young, I used to love the hot.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Onyx.
These tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Honestly, you know, this is honestly going to be a hot take, but I honestly think every game should have a, like, you know, default walking speed. Because I love it. Like, Assassin's Creed has it, Rockstar Games has it, and, like, I just love it. I love being able to just walk in video games. And the thing is it slower? Yes. It's a lot slower than, you know, running, but, you know, it makes me kind of feel more, like, immersed in the game, honestly. When, like, the default speed is just a walk. Because I said that, my dog's head poked up.
Wait here.
Even though I just took her on one. Oh, I got some,
Oh, damn it. Wait, come back. To return to
let me skin those wolves.
before he
I can
grows
sell their
suspicious.
pelts.
I can handle things from here.
But, sir,
But nothing. Go. Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy!
I think it's kind of cool that, like, even, like, you know, when you play as Hatham, you kind of see, like, you know, like, she knows how to tree run and Hatham can't. And then when you play as Connor, Connor knows how to tree run and Hatham can't. So, like, Hatham never learned. Come on, Wolf. There we go. Oh, one more. I'm just gonna shoot you. I didn't want to wait for the wolf to get closer. Alright. I think she's up there. Yep.
Patience, woman.
Come on, get back here. A few times I've actually, like, caught up right to her. Like, basically being, like, right at her back.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Ziio.
Pleased to meet you. God's day.
Just call me Ziio.
Dio.
Ziio.
Dio.
To be honest, I'm surprised he
Tell me
even
why
tried
he's
to
here.
pronounce that name. Like, me personally, like, if somebody,
Where did you get
you know, if she told me her name, I would be like, I can't pronounce
I've
that.
only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
Can I have the necklace back? No? Alright then. Okay, let's go talk to her. Alright, Ziio. Let's go ahead and talk.
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
Yeah, honestly, like, probably the saddest thing about, like, the, you know, what happened to Native Americans is just the fact that,
I don't trust you.
I
I'm
know
just gonna let her talk.
Yet you remain.
that I might prove you wrong.
Hey,
It
we
will
got a
not
doggy
happen.
companion.
So you say.
So I know.
Yet, I remain.
But, I think probably the saddest thing, you know, with the Native Americans, I honestly don't think they could have ever won. Like, you know, I don't think Native Americans ever, you know, could have won the war against, you know, the Americans colonists. Because that's basically what it was. It basically was, you know, they went to war with them. And, you know, I don't think they could have ever won because, you know, Americans and the colonists, they had guns, they had
Wait
muskets.
here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions.
These
if
are the
not
better
muskets.
weapons than,
This is hardly the first time I've been
the
amongst
natives.
your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
And also, I don't care if people get mad at me for saying that. It's like, dude, the natives weren't perfect. Like, people treat the Native Americans as if, you know, they were these, like, perfect people. They weren't.
Quartered there.
Just like
The
everyone.
endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes. And the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
But yeah, like, just like, you know, everything in history, it's like, dude, natives weren't perfect. You know, they had their issues. They, you know,
the French are readying to move
they weren't
more
perfect.
positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp.
Not saying
I'll wager all
I'm happy with what happened. I'm not.
We'll be marching south before week's end.
Like, you know, I'm not happy with what happened with the natives, Americans, and, you know, it's just everything that happened, but it's like, dude,
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
they weren't great people, and, you know, they did go to war
No,
with us,
the
and
other
they lost.
Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
Honestly, I feel like, you know, a lot of people just... Yeah, throw it on the table. No, you know, I don't like what happened, but it's also like, you know, we went to war with them, and, you know, they lost. If it was any other country, and they honestly, it would be like, honestly, no one would care. But honestly, I feel like a lot of people use it, like, kind of, I feel like a lot of people just use that to hate America, because that's going on nowadays. Just get away from politics. Let's get away from politics. Just enjoy me beating all of them up. You know, I was kind of getting more into political arguments, like political side stuff.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Alright. Okay, well, I'm going to end the video off here, and next time we're going to go to Braddock's camp and meet with Ziio. And, man, I'm happy being back in Assassin's Creed 3. So, I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.